Now, the rumors of Zombie Chronicles 2 have floated around for years, but there's still no sign of any official release. Now, thankfully, the community of fans over on Black Ops 3 on PC have been working to make Zombie Chronicles 2 a reality, and pretty soon it will be. When including the projects I featured in my recent Custom Zombies reveal event, PC players of Black Ops 3 will soon be able to play every single Zombies map ever made from World at War through to Black Ops 3 all in this one game. This is of course a big deal, and when accompanied by the new original content as well as the introduction of portability with the Steam Deck, it's clearer than ever that Black Ops 3 on PC is the hub for fans of COD Zombies. On top of this, a wide array of mods offer improvements to the original official Zombies Chronicles release, bringing them back to their true counterparts by changing the HUDs, the weapons, the zombie behavior, and more. And there's even fresh adaptations of existing remakes as shown in maps like Doris Declassified. But let's dive in to this community developed Zombies Chronicles 2. So taking a look at this list of maps, you'll notice that it's every single main map that dropped from World at War through to the end of Black Ops 3. Now, of course, a bunch of these maps are covered by Black Ops 3 itself and the accompanying Zombie Chronicles DLC that dropped back in 2017. But now we're going to dive into all of the maps that are missing and talk about all of the Custom Zombies releases that are either already out or upcoming, because yes, pretty soon all of these maps will be playable on Black Ops 3. Doris is a tricky one, of course, because, you know, the Giant exists, which you could argue already is a remaster of Doris, which, I mean, it is really. But we're here because it's worth mentioning the two other awesome variants of Doris found in Custom Zombies. One is Doris Declassified, which is an incredible expansion of the map that has a main Easter egg as well as a bunch of side Easter eggs that play host to telling the narrative behind Doris itself. A bunch of lore-accurate cutscenes and mind-bending visuals, all accompanied by a boss fight as well. This map really catered for the true fans of the lore behind the original Zombies maps. Not to mention the general gameplay was 10/10, and the return of World War II weaponry was also very nice. But then there's another variant just called Doris, which is exactly what it says on the tin. The idea is that it brought back the pure authenticity of the World at War version with World at War weapons, a World at War approach to visuals, and of course nailing the unreal atmosphere that seemingly only the World at War version could ever bring. That's of course achieved with the use of visual effects, but primarily the use of audio design. Both of these custom variants are definitely worth mentioning, and in terms of authenticity, easily surpass the Giant if you're a fan of the original map. And yes, both of these custom maps are out now, and you'll find all of the maps I talk about in the description if they're already released. But now, taking a look at this roster of maps again, the next one in order is 5, and yes, there is a 5 remaster in development. This was briefly shown in my showcase recently, and this is a top to bottom remaster of 5, true to the original but to another level, because the developers even going through the painful process of actually remodeling a bunch of the props and things that we found around the map. Things like just chairs, stuff as simple as chairs, magazines, cabinets, all that stuff is being remodeled and retextured from scratch, which is just an unreal level of dedication, which no doubt will bring an incredible map to the hands of players. I mean, anyone who watches my channel knows that I think 5 is one of the best maps, definitely one of the most underrated maps of all time, and seeing it being done to this standard is just so exciting. Of course, this is an upcoming map, it is not out yet, but it will be releasing, and of course has to be included in this Zombies Chronicles 2 video. And so the next map that we're missing in order is Call of the Dead, and most people would already know this, but there was an insanely good Call of the Dead remaster that dropped on the workshop about a year and a half ago, and it just got everything right, man. The original Easter egg restored with some much needed improvements, the atmosphere of the original being perfectly recaptured, all with a nice, beautiful visual overhaul, and absolutely zero compromises to the mechanics found in the original. George Romero is here, we have the VR11. This map truly has it all, and some tasteful, subtle improvements that go a long way in elevating this map, both in terms of level design and just general fun factor. The Black Ops 1 weapons made a comeback as well, and this is widely regarded as one of the best remasters we've seen for Custom Zombies so far. And so that would cover off the Black Ops 1 series of maps as well. And diving into Black Ops 2, of course, we have the elephant in the room, and that is transit. There are 4 different versions of Transit on the horizon for Custom Zombies 4. You've got one team who's developing like an authentic version of the original, but also a Dark Ether variant with, you know, extra Easter eggs, extra bosses, so kind of just like a Cold War inspired adaptation, whilst also making, like I said, the original Black Ops 2 themed variant. And then you've also got Transit Reimagined, which kind of just is a whole new take on Transit with a bunch of new features and gameplay mechanics that completely reinvents the gameplay loop and truly elevates Transit to a present day format. And then on top of all of that, the same development team that's working on Die Rise will also be shifting their focus to Transit in the future as well, to bring their own take on an original tribute to the classic Black Ops 2 map. So whilst there's none out right now, fans of Transit are going to be completely spoiled for choice, with 2 variants based on the original designed for authenticity and 2 variants that take an all-new, innovative and radically different approach to gameplay design. And of course, I can't forget to mention that all of the Green Run maps, aka Town, Diner, Farm and Bus Depot, all have brilliant remasters available to those as well. In the case of Bus Depot, you have 2 reimaginations that are glorious and already available on the workshop. With Farm, you also have a readily available faithful remaster. In the case of Town, you can choose between a faithful remaster and a brilliant reimagination as well. And in the case of Diner, well, there's 2 maps to choose from, again, both already released. You've got one that kind of keeps the map size as it used to be, but still reimagined again with all new visuals, Black Ops 4 weapons and so on. But there's also Daybreak, which is a completely reworked Diner experience, a much larger play area with a wide array of Black Ops 2 and 4 features with a fully fledged main Easter egg quest as well. It is most definitely safe to say that fans of Green Run are covered. But next in our list is of course Nuketown, and this is another one of the maps that are actually already out. There is a beautiful Nuketown remaster available on the workshop that also comes with a custom selection screen at the start of the game that lets you choose whether or not you want to emulate a Black Ops 1 vibe with a Black Ops 1 HUD, weapons and zombie behavior, or if you want to go for the authentic Black Ops 2 experience, or even a Black Ops 3 experience. You can truly play this map however you want to without even the need to run mods alongside it. Beautifully executed, everything you want from a Nuketown remaster is present here, including all of the gameplay mechanics, and it just reminds you how great Nuketown actually was as a zombies map. But then following Nuketown on the list, of course, we have Die Rise. Now everyone knows about this one, which he's gotten these super talented developers to make an unreal, gorgeous version of Die Rise, which not only authentically plays on the original, but does have some very tasteful improvements that don't drastically change the gameplay, but just do enough for the map to feel fresh again, whilst keeping fans of the original very satisfied. But without doubt, of course, the most important thing about this map is just the level of detail. I mean, they remodeled weapons for this as well. Pretty much the entire map, top to bottom, has been rebuilt from the ground up, which is an unbelievable level of dedication. And from what you guys can see on screen right now, I'm confident it speaks for itself. But of course, you guys will notice that the next map to address is, you know, Mob of the Dead. Where's Mob of the Dead? Well, as I mentioned in my Custom Zombies reveal event that I recently dropped, the same developer who made the unbelievable Call of the Dead remaster is in the process of making the Mob of the Dead remaster, and it has come a long way in development already. The developer themselves actually said that we should expect to get our hands on this sooner than later because of how smoothly development is actually going on this project so far. And yes, it is designed to be an authentic tribute to the original, so fans of Mob of the Dead rejoice, because this will be the definitive remaster on the workshop that just ticks every single box. And if you guys do want to hear deeper dives on these maps that I'm just talking about for the sake of this video, I'll leave a link on the screen to the actual Zombies reveal event that I made that takes a deeper plunge into all of these projects, as well as some original ones that aren't just remasters. Then of course there is one more map unaccounted for that would then complete this World at War through Black Ops 3 catalog of maps all in one game, and that is Buried. And thankfully, it's being done by a developer who is absolutely killing this remaster. It looks unbelievable. I genuinely, the color grading, every single aspect of the visuals for this remaster is 10 out of 10 for me. They've nailed the atmosphere of the original visually, all whilst completely elevating the detail and vibe of the map. Doing all of that without compromising the feel of the original is truly an achievement, and again, it speaks for itself. It truly does. This looks unbelievable. But with Buried covered off, it means that Black Ops 3 on PC will soon play host to a full 8 years worth of Treyarch Zombies content all in one place, which is honestly crazy to think about. And if we're honest with ourselves, it could well be the closest we ever get to a standalone Zombies game, or at least emulating the feel of one, at least in terms of the caliber of content. I know I, for one, was screaming, I mean everyone was really, for a standalone Zombies game for such a long time, and especially during Black Ops 3's life cycle. And if your idea of a standalone Zombies game at that point in time was to just have all of the maps in one place, well then this ticks that box. I mean, still, I want a standalone Zombies game with a campaign where we can play as Richtofen in the Doris facility, but you know, we can't have everything. But in terms of all of this content, to top it all off are the mods that I touched on earlier, which can not only turn a Chronicles map into something more authentic, but can also be used to mix and match features, like playing Moon but with a Black Ops 2 conversion mod, just for example. Black Ops 3 on PC is clearly the hub for zombies at this point, and I honestly struggle to envision any future COD game dethroning it in terms of providing the classic authentic experience for long-term fans. Of course, hopes are high that the next Black Ops game will deliver fresh content to the zombies community and will play as a true return to the round-based format. But for anyone who still struggles to let go of the past, who still miss the original crews, the original point systems, and the atmospheric features presented to us in the good old days of this mode, the custom community stands strong in accommodating for that audience. And in my opinion, Black Ops 3 on PC will always be the home for those fans. I want to thank each and every developer who has contributed to making this a reality. All of their support links will be in the description. I also want to thank them for either letting me play their maps early whilst they're still in development, or just sending me footage. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Lads, ladies and gentlemen, if you did, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.